Hello guys, welcome to today's class. In today's class, we'll be talking about problems or questions on BLD technique, that is block diagram reduction technique, right? So we'll be taking some 6-7 problems or 8 problems where we will try to cover each and every rule which you have learned, sir, right? Very good. So see, sir, the first question is given like this. The first question says that this is the input X, G1 block, a summer, it is like this, and this is plus, this is minus, so everything is given like this, sir. Is asking you what? Say he's asking you find y by x. He's asking you find the overall transfer function. He could say y by x or overall transfer function. So see, sir, how do we do this? Now, this would have been nice if this was different, right? But I can do that, sir. See, how can I do that? I know the rules, I can do this. See, I'll just see, sir, how will I do it? I can actually do what? I can actually rub this and I can do it like this. See, how can I do it? If I want, I can do it like this. This will be two summers, this here and this here. This will go here and this will go here, right? But I'll make sure that whatever I'm doing, the output or the previously whatever was there, it should not change. It will not change, sir. See, this is with a plus symbol. This is with a minus symbol, this is with a plus symbol, this is with a plus symbol, this is with a plus symbol, you'll get the output, right? Now see, sir, if we just check what was here, let this be some A, let this be some B, let this be some C. The output coming off this block is say named A, name B. So what will you get here, sir? You will get B minus C here. And what will you get here? You will get A plus B minus C. So whatever you have done, it should still remain same, right? So according to that, after G1 input is A, after G3 output is B. So what will you get here? Here you will get it as A plus B, right? And here after H1 the output is C. So C said this is A plus B minus C. Did anything change? No, sir, nothing has changed. Everything is as it is. After the G1 the output as what? Output was A, here also A. After G3 output was B, here also B. After H1 output was C, here also C. And before G2 the output was A plus B plus C, A plus B minus C, here also same thing, right? So whatever we are doing, it is not basically changing it. So this is all right. Now if you observe carefully, you could see some loops, sir, right? This particular thing is what? If you observe carefully, this is basically parallel path, isn't it? Because this path and this path are adding here. So this is parallel path. And what is this one, sir? This one is a loop. Basically, this is a loop. This is forward path. This is loop closing. And how are these two entire blocks in? These two entire blocks in cascade. So see, sir, this has become easy now. So if I want to solve this, see, this will be simply added. So line, and this will be G1 plus G3 because both are plus. G1 plus G3, and what will be this, sir? If I solve this particular loop, how will it look like? This is G2 forward path and the feedback is negative H1. So this will become G2 divided by 1 plus G2 into H1, isn't it? So this will be your output X, this will be your output Y, and this is your input X. So what will the overall transfer function will become, sir? This is equivalent to G2 into G1 plus G3 divided by 1 plus G2 H1, right? So this is the correct answer for this particular question. A very simple question, I would say. So if they is asking you y by x, what will be y by x? Whatever is in this particular box is basically your y by x, right? Very good, sir. This was my first question. Let me give you the second question. Say the second question is like this. Say the question number 2, I am drawing it like this, sir. Let us make it a bit complicated. There is a summing point here. The input is plus here, obviously. And this is G1. And this is again a summing point is there. This is plus, this is minus. This is G2. This is again a summing point is there, and this is the output C. The summing point you have plus here, and from this G2 you are getting G3 like this, sir. You are getting G3 like this, and this is getting added here, right? This is also plus, this is also plus. But the problem is that the loop is closed here. The loop is closed with negative feedback as unity feedback, sir. Very good. If it is unity feedback, much better, right? And here is taking a loop and is mixing here with again a negative feedback, and it is mixed with H1. Very good, sir. So this is the question, and obviously he'll be asking you the overall transfer function. He'll be asking you what, sir? The overall transfer function, that is C by R. So this is your R, this is your C, find C by R. He's simply saying find C divided by R. So see, sir, let us do this. Let us observe how to do this, sir. Right? Now, if you first want to observe this, see how what can I do the observation. It would have been nice if this fellow was not here. Because if this fellow was either this side or this side, then what will they become, sir? They will become nicely parallel blocks, isn't it? First, identify what is the easiest thing you can do. The easiest thing is making them parallel, that is adding them. But the difficulty is what? This particular branch. If this was not here, then I would have added them easily. But it is there. So we'll have to move this particular block, sir. You can either move it here or move it here. Right? I told you in the rules the 7th point, sir. That is interchanging your summing point with your branch. Don't do that, sir. Because that will unnecessarily complicate your problem. The easiest way is either do the 5th point or 6th point. What is the 5th point? Interchanging the takeoff point with the gain block. So move this guy here. So what is my aim? To move this particular fellow here. So see, sir, if I move this fellow from here to here, what will happen? See, how will I move this? So if I want to move this, see, sir, how will I move this? You have to move this fellow. So let me move this, sir. Just rub this from here and rub this block also, right? See, you will have to remember your rules now. What are the rules? Number 5 says, sir, your rule number 5 says that when you move this block from here to here, with respect to which block you are moving? With respect to G2 block you are moving, sir, right? If you are moving with respect to G2 block, what will happen, sir? Are you moving from before to after or after to before? Right? This is the block. This is before, this is after. So you are moving after to before. That means you will get multiplication. So what will be multiplied? To this H1, this particular G2 will be multiplied. Why will be G2 multiplied, sir? Because I have changed it from here to here. Right? Now this is become simple for me, because you put this here or here, it doesn't matter, sir. Right? You either put it here or here, it is same, because it is on the same line. I told you this also, that will be basically same, right? So now you have two things like this. So this is easy for me now. What is this, sir? If you want to draw the equivalent of this, the equivalent of this will become what? This will become G2 plus G3. This block will become G2 plus G3. So see, sir, how will I do next, or what should I do next? So the next line should come like this. Let me rub this. Right. Now see, sir, what I am doing. Now I can actually rub this and write here like this. I can rub this entire thing here and I can replace it with what? Because that summing point is also gone now. That summing point can be replaced with what now? It can be replaced with G1 plus G2. Very good, sir. This is basically G2 plus G3. This is what has happened now. Now see, sir, what will happen next? Because this can be written like this. Now see, sir, it would have been nice if this point was not here. If this was not here, then this would have become a simple loop, isn't it? Because forward path, negative feedback, right? Now you can move this here or here. Now again, here you have to take a decision that will you want to apply rule number 7 or rule number 6, rule number 5, right? Always choose rule number 5, sir. It is much better, right? So always move this particular point from the gain block. Don't do it with summing block. If you do it with summing block, you'll get one more summing block extra, right? So let us try to move what? Let us try to move this particular fellow from here to here, right? So what are you doing, sir? This is before to after you are doing. So you'll have to divide. Whom you have to divide? This you'll have to divide. So see, sir, let me divide that. So if I have to do it, see how will this become? This will become Right. So I can write this as like this, sir. So I can write this as like this. This will be gone. This will be gone. And where will it come, sir? It will come here now. Right? You just simply get it here. Writing it here or here is same because it's the entirely same line. So here or here it will be same reason. But what is the modification you have to do? The modification which you have to do is like this. Divide it. Why you have to divide it? Because you're going from, this is not from here, sir. You'll have to do, you're going from before to after. If you're going from before to after, you'll have to do D, BAD, back, right? So you'll have to divide it with what, sir? G2 plus G3, isn't it? So this is the complete block now, right? Now, what will this block can be represented as? This particular block can be represented like this now. This is there. This G1 is there. And this block can be replaced with what? This particular block can be replaced with this forward path G by negative feedback. So G2 plus G3 by G2 plus G3 whole divided by 1 plus, why plus, sir? Because negative, G2 plus G3. And to this whole thing, what is there? To this whole thing, there is this feedback. What is this feedback? To this whole thing, there is this feedback H1 G2 divided by G2 plus G3. Right, sir. Now it is easy now. See, sir, now how it has become easy? Now this has become a simple block. This is negative feedback. This is your R. This is plus. This is your C. Now these two are in cascading. This is a loop. See, sir, if you solve this, what will you get? If you see Paul solve this particular thing, you will get the answer as this, sir. If you solve this, you will get it as, see, what will you get? If you want to solve this, this will become simply G1 into G2 plus G3 whole divided by 1 plus G2 plus G3. This is the only forward path gain, whole divided by 1 plus Y plus, again negative feedback, and this is G1 into G2 plus G3 divided by 1 plus G2 plus G3 into H. What is there in feedback? H. That is basically H1 G2 divided by G2 plus G3. So this will become what, sir? This, and this gets cancelled. And this will become, when you take LCM, this will become G1 into G2 plus G3 whole divided by, multiply this here, sir. If you multiply this, this will become 1 by 1 plus G2 plus G3 plus, this will get multiplied G1 G2 H1. This is the answers, right? So you will have to observe a lot of things, sir. First you will have to observe what is the easiest thing you can do. The easiest thing you can do is the summing. How did I do the summing? Would have shifted it here or here. Better shift it here, sir. So I have shifted it here, so I have done the summing. After, when you do shift from here to here, you are shifting, this is before after. So after to before, you are going to have to do multiplication. I did multiplication. Next, what did I do, sir? After doing this, again you had a choice between here to here and here to here. Don't always interchange your summing block and your takeoff point. Always choose your takeoff point and your gain. So you send this side. So this is before to after. That means bad. So divide. So division is done. This has become individual loop. Now this individual loop is solved like this. Now they have become cascade. Now they have become a simple loop. So the final answer is in front of your eyes. Right? Very good, sir. Let me give you the third question. Look at the third question, sir. How is third question asked? The third question looks like this. See, sir. The third question says, question number 3. The third question is also a very good question, sir. It is like this. This is the summing block. This is G1. This is your again a summing block. This is G3. This is your output C. And from here, after this, you have the loop as H1. Then from here, you have a loop saying that G2. And it is going where, sir? It is coming here. So this is plus, this is plus, this is plus, this is minus, and this is plus. I have written, sir, right? So this is coming here from here to here, right, sir? Everything is there. Now let us see, sir, how do you do this? Now this is also something interesting, sir. See how you'll do this. You have an option to shift from here to here, right? You will always see that that will be very much visible, sir, but don't do that. If you apply that, your problem will become more complicated, right? The easy way is like this, sir. If you push this block away, if you push this block this side, that is what I am doing. The step 1 is doing, the step 1 I am doing here is interchange. I am interchanging what and what, sir? Interchanging gain and summing block. I am interchanging gain and summing block. So this is rule number 6, if you can remember. So if you interchange that, see, sir, what will you get? Here you will get it as G1, because when you push this here, you will get G1 here as well as here, right? And this summing block will become as it is, it will come here. And this also, this will minus will stay, and you will get G1 here. And already an H1 was there, so this H1 will be here. And the remaining part will be like this. This is their summing point, this is their summing point, and from here you have the summing point like this, right? You have G2 here also. So you have G2 here. So this is G2, this summing point is here coming now. This is minus, this is plus, this is plus, this is plus. Now this is simply G3, right? You will mostly using rule number 5 and rule number 6 there. So make sure you understand how to apply them, right? So you have pushed this block here. So before this you got a G, before this you got a G. So here you got G, here you got G. Now what I have to do, sir? Now the crucial thing comes. See what's the crucial thing? You can interchange the summing blocks. Right, whenever there are two adjacent summing blocks coming, you can interchange, the output will not change. So, sir, how the output will not change? Let me call this as A, let me call this as B, let me call this as C. So, what will be the entire output here? The entire output here will become A minus B plus C. A minus B plus C. Now, let us interchange them and see what will happen. If I interchange them and show you, see, sir, what will this become? This will become equal to, see, sir, this will become, see, sir, now what will it become? If I rub this, if I want to just move this just a bit more, right, sir, not a problem. Now see what will I do, right? Now let me rub these blocks, and interchange those blocks, right? Let me interchange the blocks. If you want to interchange the summing points, you will get one summing point here, the other summing point here, right? So the output from this should go to here. This is as it is here, and this is as it is here, and this should go to here, right? Now the sign will remain with this only. So this is negative sign before, this also remains negative. This is plus, this will remain plus, this is plus, this will remain plus, right? And the output was going to this, is going. I've just interchanged this put here and this has put here, sir. See, sir, I've put this here and I've put this here, right? Now let us see that anything has changed or not, right? After G1, the output I call it as A, and here I call it the output as B, and here the output I call it as C, right? So see, sir, this will become what? Your C will be equal to what? This, I could have actually called this one as something. Just a second. So let me call this as E. So what will the entire output become? This C will become what, sir? You can eliminate this C, and in place of C you can write this is A plus B, this is A minus B, This is A minus B output here, and the output here will be what? A minus B plus E. Similarly, here if you see, sir, the output after G1 is A, the output after G2 is E, this is B. Now what will you get here? You will get it as A plus E, and here you will get it as A plus E minus B. See, sir, this and this are entirely same, nothing has changed, right? So two crucial steps in this. What are the two crucial steps, sir? The first crucial step is moving this gain block like this. So you get G1 here, G1 here. Then the other crucial step is interchanging the summing points, right? So after this is being done, this problem is very simple for me. How, sir? This is basically parallel, isn't it? This is basically a parallel block. And what is this particular block, sir? If you see this particular block, this is simply a loop. So see, sir, if I solve this, what will I get at? After this step, I am writing it here. So this will become, parallel means they'll add G1 plus G2. And what will this become, sir? This is a loop. So if you solve loop, you will get it as G3 divided by 1 plus G1 H1 G3, right? Now what is the final answer? The final answer is basically G3 into, the final answer is G3 into G1 plus G2 whole divided by, because this is cascading, 1 plus G1 G3 H1, right? Now I am not concerned about the answer, but the rules how I am applying, please make sure you understand those rules. This is the final answer, sir. Let me go to the next question. This was my third question. Let me go to the fourth question, sir. See what is he asking in the question number 4. If you look at question number 4, it looks like this, sir. This is also an interesting question. It has one summing block here, gain G1 here, then a takeoff point, then G2, then what you have, then again you have the output C. Now see, from here you are getting a feedback as H2. This is the feedback H2 which is coming to the first block here. And what feedback is this, sir? This is negative feedback, right? And from here you have a summing point here, and the summing point is getting, this is G3 here, and this is coming here like this. Similarly, from here it is coming as G4 like this, right? And you are getting G6 here, and the output is going to G6. Now the summing of the G6, it is summed with basically G5 here. So this is going here and this is going in here, sir. Then you have H1 here, and this H1 is being the output of the summer and input of this particular summer. So this is minus, this is basically your R, that is basically your C, right? So this is the question, sir. This is the summing plus, this is the summing plus, this is summing plus, this is summing plus. That's it, sir, right? Now this is the question. It might look complicated to you, but it is not that complicated, sir. See why it is not complicated. This is in fact quite easy one. I could directly look at the solution, sir, right? See, sir, what is the solution? If you observe, one thing you should know clearly, that this point, this point, this point are same, right? You write it here, you write it here, it doesn't matter, because they are on the same loop, because after that there is nothing gain. Even if there is gain, you can interchange them however you want. That means this and this are in parallel, sir. This and this are in parallel, and this are in cascade. Whatever this is in, it is in cascade, right? And one more thing is, if this was not here, if you would have shifted it here, then what would happen, sir? If this is shifted here, from here to here, what will happen, sir? They will become cascade and they will become sum again, right? So let us do this. If you want to shift from this is before, that is after. If you do BAD, the before to after, you will get it in division. So sir, what will this happen? So the solution will be like this. The first step I am doing here. This is the there. This is as it is there. This is minus. This is minus. This is say H1. This is H1 here. Then what do you have here, sir? This basically is G1 as it is. Right? Next, I will actually shift this summing point at a time and I also take this parallel path. So this G2 will come here, sir. Alright, I have shifted. So whatever is coming here, it will have G5 by 2. Why by 2? By G2. You are going from before to after, so divide. So divide whom? This fellow. So what will you get? You will get G5 divided by G2. Right? And this is to a summing point, sir. This is to a summing point input here. And this summing point output has to go to this H1. Right? And this is here, sir. Next, this will be G3 plus G4 into G6. So that will also become parallel here. That will become what, sir? G3 plus G4 into G6. Why is this happening, sir? How did I write this? Because this is also plus, this is also plus. At the same line, if you are having different points also, you can interchange them, sir. Not a point. Interchanging a takeoff point is same takeoff point on the same line does not matter, right? And this loop is H2, it is there now. Right? It is there here. Somewhere you can show it like this, not a problem, right? Or if you want, you can show it here also, sir. And this is your final C, right? Now see, sir, these two are also in parallel, isn't it? Because this is getting added to this and this is multiplied with this. So see, sir, what will happen in the next slide? In the next slide, if you want to show it, it will become like this. Just rub this fellow and move this fellow up. See, sir, what will the output become now? The output will become, these two are in parallel. How are these two, sir? These two are in parallel. And these two are cascade. So see, sir, what will that become? This summing point is there. This is negative coming here, negative coming here. And this has been finally changed to H1. It is in cascade, so multiplied with sum of these two. What are these two, sir? G5 divided by G2 plus, this is what, sir? G3 plus G4 into G6. G3 plus G4 into G6. This is all in feedback, sir. Where is this all? This is all in feedback. And what is in your forward path gain? Your forward path gain has G1, G2. It has G1, G2. Similarly, there are two loops here. This is one loop and this is another loop H1. Right? Now it is your wish, whichever loop you want to solve. But ultimately there will be two loops forming. This is also a feedback loop. This is also a feedback loop. Now how do you do that, sir? You can split this summer. So see, sir, how will I do it? I can split this summer like this. So if I want to split this summer, see, sir, how will I split this summer? This summer can be split like this. This will be outside, or you can interchange also, you know that it will not make any difference. This is here minus, and this is your forward path G1, G2, and the feedback path here is H1, and this forms a loop here, and this entirely forms another loop here. So this is H1 into G5 by G2 plus G3 plus G4 into G6. Right? So this is another loop. Now it is easy, sir. This is one loop. After that, the entire thing is another loop. So I can write this particular block diagram like this. See, sir, what will this block diagram become now? This is basically the summing point. This is plus and this is the minus. So this forward path become what, sir? Because this is plus here, so this will also become plus. This is plus here, right? So this is as a loop. This is for feedback loops. So this is G forward path, that is G1, G2 divided by negative feedback. So 1 plus G1, G2 into H1, and it has to be multiplied with the feedback path. What is the feedback path, sir? The feedback path is H1. There are two H1s. How come there are two H1s? The numerator is H2, sir. This is H2. See, sir, this was H2. Yes, H2 that is. So this will become H2. This will be H2, sir. Very good. So this will become H1 into G5 by G2 plus G3 plus G5 into G6. So this is entirely another block. Now what will be the final answer? The final answer will be this by 1 plus this into this, because this is negative feedback. So see, sir, what is the final answer? If I want to write the final answer, the final answer will be like this. Final answer, this is C by R. So here C by R will become this G. What is G, sir? G1, G2 divided by 1 plus G1, G2, H2 divided by 1 plus G1, G2 divided by 1 plus G1, G2, H2 into H1 into, you take LCM, sir. So it will become G5 plus G3, G6, G2 plus G5, G6, G2 whole divided by G2. So this G2 will get cancelled. Take LCM and you can simplify, or you can leave the answer there. Right? So very good, sir. This is question number what, sir? This is question number 4. Right? Now let me give you question number 5. Look at the question number 5, sir. What is the question number 5 saying? Question number 5 looks like this. Look at the question number 5. This is also a simple problem, but interesting to look. See, sir, it has this G1 here. This has H1 here. There is a summing point here. This is plus, and this is G2, and this is summing point again. This is plus. From here there is something coming plus. This is basically H2, and it is going like this here with plus, and all of this is coming as minus here. Whatever is the output is coming with a negative sign. So this is my R and this is my C, and this is my G3, sir. This is my G3 like this. Right? This is the question, sir. Right? So this looks quite easy, sir. See how it is quite easy. I could directly see the answer. What is the easiest thing you can see? The easiest thing is, if this point was not here, then they will become multiply, they will become add. So move this point here, sir. If you move this here, it will be problematic. Why? Because if you move this here, they will get multiplied, but they can't get add. So you better move this guy from here to here. So where are you moving, sir? This is block before, after. You are doing from after to before. If you are doing from after to before, multiplication. So this will get multiplied here. So see, sir, how the block diagram will change. This block diagram, this will come here, and it becomes what? H1 into G1. Multiplication it will happen, because where are you going from? You are going from, this is block, this is before, after. After to before you are going, right? Then what will this entire block become, sir? This will cascade, this will become parallel, because when this comes here, there is no one to stop this cascading and this paralleling. So this will become G1 G2 whole divided by, plus G3. Now what happens, sir? Now this summer is gone, so you have only this particular H2 here, and this you have what? This you have the summer with this fellow here and this fellow here, and this is coming here with -1. This is your plus, this is your R, this is your C, right? Now see sir what you can do. You move this from here to here, or you can move this here, whichever you feel like you can do it, sir. If you move this from here to here, it will get multiplied here. If you move this from here to here, it will get added. So it is your wish, whichever call you can take, it is no problem, right? So let me do the next step. The next step is, let me move this guy from here to here, sir, right? Or let me do the opposite. If I want to do the opposite, let me move this from here to here, right? So if I move this from, because I already done that, so it will become multiplication. See sir, what will this become? Then the equivalent circuit will become something like this. This will stay as it is. This is coming here, so they will become parallel and it will become loop like this. It will be a loop like this. It will have a box which will be simply equal to what, sir? Addition of H1 G1 plus, this is coming from here to here. That is, this is block, this is before after. To after to before it is coming, so it will get multiplied. It will become H2 into G1 G2 plus G3, right? So this block will be here. So this is what this block will look like now. So this will be summing point here. This is negative, this is plus, this is here, right? And after this, what do you have? After this, you will have this one, sir. That is what? That is G1 G2 plus G3. That is, you will have G1 G2 plus G3. You will have what? You will have G1 G2 plus G3. And this will be your output C, right? Now see sir, what is this? I have already done this from here to here. If I do it from here to here also, you will get the same answer. Here there is nothing, sir. If there is nothing, what is the meaning of that? There is gain 1. So what is the forward path? The forward path is gain 1. So if you solve this, one, what will happen? You will get this as G, that is 1 by 1 plus GH. What is 1 plus GH? That is H1 G1 plus H2 G1 G2 plus H2 G3. G by 1 plus GH. G is 1, so it will simply get added here, and this is cascading, so it will become G1 G2 plus G3, right? If you want, I can show you by shifting from here to here also, you will get the same answer. Let us just check that one, sir. If you want to check that one, see, I'll rub this one. And let me move this up a bit like this. So see sir, let me do what? Let me do the small change of, let me shift this guy from here to here, right? I can do that also. So see sir, how will I do happen? What that will happen? That will become, this will become like this, and this will become same, G1 G2 plus G3. And here what will happen, sir? Whatever this block is coming, this is the block, it is going from before to after. When it is going from before to after, what will happen? Bad, divide will happen, sir. So this will have H1 G1 divided by G1 G2 plus G3, and this has to be added with H2. This has to be added with, because these two will get added, and that this will go away, and it will stay in the feedback like this. So it will stay in the feedback like this. This is how the block diagram will look like now, right? Now see sir, if I want to solve this, what will happen? If you want to solve this, this will become what? Now See sir, if this goes here, they will get added. When they get added, they will just simply become a block like this. This is plus, right? Now if I do this, see sir, what will I get? I will get G1, G2 plus G3 whole divided by 1 plus G. G is what sir? G1, G2 plus G3. GH. What is H sir? Take the LCM. If you take the LCM, that will become H1 G1 plus G1 G2 H2 plus G3 H2 H2 whole divided by G1 G2 plus G3. So this one and this one gets cancelled. Observe sir, these two are same. G1 G2 plus G3, G1 G2 plus G3, 1 plus H1 G1, H1 G1, G1 G2 H2, G1 G2 H2, G3 H2, G3 H2. That same answer you will get. It is your wish, whichever way you want to do it. This I have seen it will become much easier. That's why I have done it like this. Right? So this was basically my 5th question. Let me look at the 6th question, sir. Let me write the 6th question for you. The 6th question is something like this. This is an interesting question. I think this is a previous year question also. So look at the 6th question. The 6th question is like this, sir. It's a simple question, but an interesting question. This is your G1. There is a summing point here. And after the summing point, you have H1 here. And this is coming in negative feedback like this. Right? There is G2 in middle here. And there is again a summing point here. And after that you have G3. And you have H2. Isn't it? You have H2 here with a negative sign. So, and the other block is like this, sir. This is minus H3. This is minus H3. And it is coming from here. Right? So, let me just check it, sir. This is minus, this is plus. This will be like this outside and this will be inside. This is plus, this is minus, and this is point, this is takeoff point. This is C, output C, and this is plus input R. Right? This is your input R. So, see sir, let us do this. How do we have to do this? If I have to do this particular problem, see sir, how will we do it? If you can observe something, the easiest way is this one, sir. You could solve this loop. If you solve this loop, then they will get cascaded. Now, to solve this, you can move this here to here or here to here. So, what is the better way to do it, sir? Move it from here to here. So, if you are moving it from, this is the block from before to after you are moving. So, divide. Whom you will divide? That fellow you will divide. So, what will be the solution? It will be like this. This will remain as it is. This will become G1. This will be your H1 with a negative sign. This summing point will remain as of now as it is. This will be minus, this will be plus, and after this only you are getting this. Then this G2 will remain as it is. And see sir, what will happen? This is basically plus going here, and this is minus, and this is G3. This has become minus H2, the minus I have written there. This is coming here, right? Now when you shift this block, what will you get here, sir? You will get H3 divided by G3, isn't it? H3 divided by G3. Why? Because you are going from before to after. This block, this is before after. Before to after, divide. So this will become like this here, right? So now this is easy for me. Whatever is the input here, let that be. I can solve this block like this, sir. I can replace this block with what? I can replace this block with G3 divided by 1 plus G3H2. Now if I have to combine this fellow, what will happen, sir? If I want to combine this fellow, this will entirely become what? If I have to combine these two fellows, that will entirely become G3, that is simply cascading G2 divided by 1 plus G3H2, right? So see sir, how will the next block diagram look like? So the next block diagram will look like this. So see sir, how will this look? I can rub this entire thing, I can rub, and what can I replace it with, sir? Because I've written it in the last slide. So this entire thing I can rub and I can replace it with this particular box. I can replace it with this particular box here, right? So this will be there now. This is there like this is there like this, right? Now what you have to do, sir? Now you can see the answer. You can see the answer. See how? If you move this fellow from here to here, if you move this fellow, this will become a loop, this will become cascade, then it will become an entire loop. So one step, if you do it right, the one step you are doing from here to there, if you get that idea, the entire problem is getting over, sir. Right? So make sure you get that idea. So if you do that, see sir, what will happen? This will become plus, this will become minus, this G1 will remain as it is, and you can actually do this, sir. If you are shifting this, see sir, what will happen? This plus will remain here as it is, this minus sign is also there as it is, and what is this block? This is H3 divided by G3, and what is this here? This is basically G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3H2. This is there as it is now. Now you have moved this fellow, sir. So you are moving from before to after, so it will divide. So H1 divided by, so this will become G3 G2, and it will get multiplied here as 1 by G3H2, right? And it will be like this. So this is here, this is here, right? Now this is easy, sir. See how this is easy now? Because you solve this block, that is loop, sir. This is forward path, this is back. Loop, cascade, loop, right? Simple. So let me do that. If I solve this particular entire loop here, if you solve this entire particular loop, see what will happen? You will get it as, the forward path is this one, sir. G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G3H2 whole divided by, what's the feedback? The feedback is this one, sir. 1 plus G2 G3 whole divided by 1 plus G3H2 into, what is the forward path? H3 by G3. H3 divided by G3. So this G3 gets cancelled, and if you take LCM, what will you get? You will get G2 divided by G3 whole divided by, because when you take LCM, this gets cancelled, and you get 1 plus G3H2 into plus G2H3, right? Now this is in cascading, so if you mix this fellow also, if you also mix with this fellow, what will you get? You will get it as G1 will come extra, right? So what will the answer will become, sir? This, the combination of this, the entire loop. See sir, what will that become? That will become like this. Just rub this fellow here, right? And you move this fellow up. So I can entirely replace this as what? This entire block can be replaced. This entire block can be replaced with what? Whatever we have derived, sir. What did we derive just now? This entire block can be replaced with this fellow, sir. This G2 by this fellow we can use, and we can put it here, sir. right? If we put it here, see, this is the block, that is forward path has become now, and this is the forward path, this is the feedback path, right? Now see sir, the answer is simple. See what will the answer become? Forward path, that is G1, G2, G3 divided by 1 plus G3H2 plus G2H3 whole divided by 1 plus same thing G1, G2, G3 divided by 1 plus G3H2 plus G2H3 into this particular block. So that will become what? H1 into 1 plus G3H2 whole divided by G3, G2, right? So this is getting cancelled, right? Now you take LCM and you will get the answers. So what is the final answer? The final answer is G1, G2, G3 whole divided by, after taking the LCM, that will become 1 plus G3H3 or G3H2, G2H3. This is the LCM plus, what is there sir here? G1H1. G1H1 into 1 plus G3H2. This will be the final answer, right? Now I am not concerned about the answer sir, just look at the method and look at the first step which you are doing. If you apply your first step properly, then your answer will come without fail. Next, this was how much question sir? This was question number 6. Let me give you question number 7 sir. See, the question number 7 is like this. Now let us just change the model and say if two inputs are given, rule 8. If I apply rule 8 and if I see sir what I gave you, find the response. Find the response due to R1 and R2 acting simultaneously. Due to R1 and R2 acting simultaneously. Acting simultaneously. Right, see what's the block diagram given. The block diagram is a simple block diagram compared to what we have solved. So it is like this sir. This is your R1 input 1 and there is this block G1 and you have another summing point here. This is your R2 and this one you have another summing point here. This is plus, this is plus, this is plus and this is minus, this is basically G2, this is basically H2 and this is your answer sir. And there is another feedback loop like this. Another feedback loop like this. This is minus, this is C. So see sir, what will this become now? Whenever you want two inputs, output due to two inputs acting simultaneously, we have to take one at a time, right? Take one input at a time. Solution is what sir? Take one input at a time. That means what you find? You find C by R1 by keeping R2 is equal to 0 and then you find C by R2 by keeping R1 is equal to 0. Then final output is what sir? Then output due to inputs acting simultaneously. Inputs acting simultaneously will become what sir? C is equal to R1 input into whatever you got sir, C by R1 with R2 is equal to 0. This is the formula sir, plus R2 into C by R2 with R1 is equal to 0, right? This is how you get the answer, right? So let us apply this, sir, now. If we want to apply this, see, sir, what will happen? Let me rub this now. This I will remove. This also I will remove. So let us assume the case 1. Let us assume case 1. That is when R2 is equal to 0. We will say when R2 is equal to 0. See, sir, if you do R2 is equal to 0, what will you get? You will get this as, this will get removed, because don't just remove it like this. This will become 0 actually. This will become 0. 0 is added to something that summer point will have no effect. So there is no summer point here, sir. Then what will happen? You solve this loop. Solve this loop, sir. If you solve this loop, what will you get? You will get it as G2 divided by 1 plus G2 H2. Isn't it? Now when this fellow is not there, what will this entire thing will become, sir? That will become G1 G2 divided by 1 plus G2 H2, right? This is the whole forward path. Now there is a negative feedback, sir. When there is a negative feedback, it will become 1 by 1 plus G1 G2 divided by 1 plus G2 H2 into 1, isn't it? So see, sir, what will this become? This will finally become something like this. G1 G2 whole divided by, take the LCM. So this will become 1 plus G2 H2 plus G1 G2. Right? This is what, sir? What have you found? This is C by R1 by keeping R2 is equal to 0. This is what you have found. Right? Now let us go to the case 2, sir. If I want to go to case 2, see, sir, what will happen? In case 2, your R1 will become 0. If your R1 becomes 0, see, sir, what will happen? If your R1 becomes 0, you slightly have to change the diagram. This will become 0. Now this will go in the feedback. So the block diagram will look like this. I'm just bending this here and writing here as R2. This is plus, and this plus and minus. So eventually that will become minus. And in the feedback, what you have? You have G1 you have in the feedback. And this is what, sir? You solve this simultaneously. That will become G2 by 1 plus G2H2. So see, sir, what will happen? This is what you will get your block diagram as. This is C. So now it is also very simple, sir. If you want to find C by R2 with R1 is equal to 0, see, what will that become? That will simply become G1 by, this is G2 divided by 1 plus G2H2 divided by 1 plus, because there is negative sign here, G1 G2 divided by 1 plus G2H2. So if you solve this, you will get it as G2 divided by 1 plus G2H2 plus G1 G2. This is what? This is basically C by R2 at R1 equal to 0. So what is the final answer, sir? Output C is equal to R1 into C by R1 with R2 is equal to 0 plus R2 into C by R2 with R1 is equal to 0. So see, sir, what is C by R1 you got? The C by R1 you got it as G1 G2 by 1 plus G2H2 G1 G2. So you got, this will become R1 into G1 G2 divided by 1 plus G2H2 plus G1 G2 plus R2 into, what did you get? C by R2, G2 by, same thing. So this will be G2 by 1 plus G2H2 plus G1 G2. This will be the correct answers. Right? So we have covered all the rules. We have not seen any problem on rule number 7. That is all right, sir. Rule number 7 is seldom used. So remaining all rules we have covered. We have at least done a lot of problems. And this last one is also we have done. In the last class also I have done a problem on this. On this also I have done a problem. So I'll stop this particular lecture here. And then we meet in the next class. We'll come up with a new topic. Thank you, sir. So that was the lecture, sir. I hope you enjoyed the lecture and gained some knowledge. For more content like this, please subscribe to our channel Octomy and also like and share it with your friends. And if you have any valuable feedback or doubts, you can always write down in the comments. And to watch my entire playlist and the full course, please enroll with us. Thank you, sir.